Hi all, Saji Fagade here, day 28 of my 30-day video challenge. Wow, after today we've got 2 more days left. Can you believe that? Anyway, today we're going to be talking about how to overcome slumps in your business. How do you overcome downturns or when you have low sales or you're losing customers? What do you do to overcome those blips or troughs in your business? So after this little break, I'll come back and talk about it. Right, welcome back. Overcoming slumps. So overcoming slumps is essentially ideally identifying what those slumps are in the first place. I mean, what caused the slump in the first place? Was it because you weren't selling enough of a particular product or service? Was it because that product or service that you're selling was defective or had a problem with it in terms of quality? Or maybe the customers weren't particularly happy with a specific feature you have in that product or service. So you need to get to the root cause of it. Or it may be a question of you not having the right distribution channels to actually distribute that product. So you're not getting enough eyes seeing the product to actually buy that specific product or line of product. Or you may not have the right product mix, and sometimes it may be a question of you being left behind by the competition or the market realities. I mean, the classic example is things like the phones made by companies like Ericsson and Nokia. I mean, for many years they had a very, very huge share of the market that they were in, and the iPhone and smartphones came along and it was overtaken very, very quickly by Apple and Samsung. And today those companies have had to reinvent themselves. I mean, we also have stories of what happened to the likes of Blackberries. And yeah, so we know that there are times when things don't go particularly well because you didn't particularly take the right steps to ensure that in the marketplace that you're in, you can actually make a difference or continue to offer the sort of product or service that your customers really, really want in that time and space, And obviously it means that you need to continue to innovate. And sometimes it could be a question of people just not wanting that product or service that you provide anymore. And because they're not in that space or frame of mind or setup, it makes it difficult for you to sort of change tack or change track because you're so well committed to something. So one of the ways of overcoming slumps, if you like, is to at the outset always recognize the fact that you will face challenges, and so when those challenges come, you're more or less mentally prepared for them. And also it also means that when you set up your systems in the first place, you may want to build in some sort of resilience into your system to ensure that you can actually be very reactive and you can adapt to market changes. So that means you have to have a way of constantly measuring what takes place in the marketplace that you're working in, and when you also need to also continue to do constant evaluation of what your customers want. So your market research should always be top notch, and you should also get feedback from your customers as to what you're doing, as to how they feel about your service or the product. And sometimes, the most key element is that numbers hardly lie. If you're seeing that sales are dropping, you need to find out very, very quickly to find out what causes that or what caused that slump in the sales, and begin to work to redress whatever negativity or whatever's wrong with your sales process, the product or the service, and then put into place measures that would enable you to get back on track. Now, a lot of things that could help you with that is to obviously understand your customer experience from end to end. If you understand what your customer experience is from end to end, then it begins to let you have an idea of which areas of customer service they're not happy with. If it's a customer service issue, if it's a product, if it's a defect in that product, you need to obviously improve that product. But because sometimes you don't get a second chance to make a first impression, you may well have to re-educate your customers to let them know that, even though you weren't happy with the service in the first place when you bought it some time ago, we now have an improved offering. We now have an improved service. We now have an improved product that you can actually now enjoy, and that way you would hopefully keep your customers coming back and hopefully up your sales. And I hope you found these little tips interesting and useful. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so by going to the YouTube channel and click on the notification button, and that should hopefully give you notification whenever our videos go up. If you please leave your comments and share with people within your network as well. And we very much look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take good care. God bless you. Bye now.